let me just summarize my thoughts about the notebooks. Here's what I think. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Jen from Gold Nutrition. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thanks for coming back. So glad you're here. I have here a box from Erin Condren. Recently, it was National Notebook Day, and they had a sale where you could, I believe it was buy one, get one half off of notebooks. I recently shared that I had purchased a Erin Condren academic planner from Target that I wanted to try out for content planning. And it is a 7x9. So when I saw this sale, I had a few thoughts because I've been playing with the idea of getting a life planner to use as a wellness planner. And I haven't really had the opportunity to see much Erin Condren in person. And so I had a lot of questions about what does the gold coil look like? What does the rose gold coil look like? And what covers would I want? And because if you're not familiar with Erin Condren, there's a bit of customization that's available and the covers are interchangeable. But the thing too to consider is that Erin Condren notebooks, they're quite pricey. So that was why I took advantage of this sale, and I thought it would be interesting to check it out with you and to talk about the price of the notebooks and what would make it worth it to somebody. So I do have a little haul here that includes some notebooks and a couple other things. So I'm going to share the haul with you, and we're going to chat about these notebooks and what we think in terms of how they're priced and what you get. So I'm really excited to dig in. So let's do it. So first up, another deal that they had going on at that time was that you could get this particular A5 notebook for $7. I believe that's what it was. So this is actually going to be a gift, but it's really beautiful. So I thought I would share it with you. So I do love this A5 size. If you've been following me for a while, you know that my everyday planner is a half letter disc bound planner, which is similar to the A5 size. It's a little different, and half letter has my heart. Half letter has my heart, but A5 is a very nice size as well. And this is a great size for a notebook because this would be so easy to throw into a tote bag. And I love this size of notebook for like conferences and webinars. I am a registered dietitian, so occasionally I go to conferences for continuing education, and a notebook like this is so nice to have. Now, the typical price of an A5 notebook is between $16.50 and $18.50. That is with the platinum coil. You can upgrade the coils on your notebooks, and that is an additional $10. So this notebook, you just kind of got it as it was for that price, but the cover goes nice with the platinum coil. These coils are quite substantial, I have to say. Like, there is a notable difference between this coil and a coil you would get on just a regular notebook you would buy in CVS. So that's quality upgrade number one, I would say. And I do have other color coils to show you on the other notebooks I purchased. And then this, all of Erin Condren's covers have a dashboard insides that you can write on it with a wet erase marker or permanent marker. And this is the older style. They have changed it since on their newer planners and notebooks. Maybe not on the A5. I don't know. I don't own any other A5 from Erin Condren, but I just think this is so pretty. This style, this floral style, is what they used to call Flora, and is a design that I think they're kind of phasing out. Honestly, I wouldn't mind keeping this notebook. It is so beautiful. It has the same quality. They have 80-pound paper, if I remember correctly, and it's a bit toothy, although I don't know, I feel like this paper feels slightly different, but maybe not. I'm really no expert. But now that I've been working a little in my academic planner, I'm starting to see what the hype is about the paper. But every single page in this particular notebook does have this decor. That's not necessarily always the case. as we'll see in the other notebooks I got. And then that's it. And here's the inside of the back cover, and here's the back cover. And by the way, the front has this little quote that it came with. It says, "Love, gratitude, grace, and friendship. Embrace the fullness of life." So a very pretty A5 notebook. I'd say a great deal at $7. If this had been, you know, say $16, I'm not sure. Maybe. And we'll talk, as we look at the other notebooks, I'm going to talk a little more about what I think you would take into consideration as to whether or not you're deciding this would be worth it. I'll talk about some of the reasons I consider trying them and why I think maybe it might be worth it and maybe it wouldn't be worth it. Here is the next notebook I got. So this notebook, I got the upgrade to the rose gold coil. Very, very pretty. And this cover is also a cover you can get on a planner, and it is from Etta V, who is a artist that they collab with. Now, I will say that I'm not an Erin Condren affiliate. I'm still very new to Erin Condren, but I've watched a lot of videos. So if you're a regular Erin Condren user and you know anything additional to what I share here, please feel free to put it in the comments below. That would be much appreciated. While I'm not normally a bright colors kind of person, I thought this design was really pretty. And really, honestly, I got this because I want to put this cover onto my planner. The planner that I got from Target, it was not customizable, and it has the colorful tabs, which are not completely my jam, but since they are colorful, I thought this cover might be a nice addition to that planner. And a video will be coming where I fully move into that planner and set it up. So if that interests you, then maybe you would consider subscribing, hit that notification bell, and then you will be notified when that video comes out. So again, this is a 7x9. Let's look inside. So this is that updated dashboard. Now it really is unfortunate that they have this barcode here, and I understand if they need the barcode, but it's too bad they can't put it on the inside of the back cover, but there it is. I'll probably just put a sticker over it, frankly, and cover it up, or maybe put an adhesive pocket here to keep things. So then you get this take note cover page. That's cute. It says do the right thing. And then this is what they call their priorities layout. So these 7x9 notebooks, I don't know if you can get all the layouts in the A5 or not, but in the 7x9, you had a choice between a regular lined notebook, a priorities layout, and I think there was at least one other layout. I don't remember if dot grid was an option. This is what they call their priorities layout, I believe. And how it is you get these boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a lined page, and it just repeats. So I just was intrigued by this, wanted to check it out. You have that beautiful quality paper, and I'm definitely going to snip out at least one of these pages, maybe two, and put them into my planner. That was part of what made this purchase worth it to me, is that I thought I would use some of this with my planner. So I really do think this is a beautiful notebook. And so far I'm impressed with the quality of the coil, the quality of the paper, and I like the size a lot, which is again 7x9. And I like the idea of maybe being able to interchange some of this into my planner. So yeah, so I'm not regretting the purchase as of yet. So now let's check out the other notebook I got. So this one I upgraded to the gold coil. And part of why I had done that was that, you know, I didn't realize that when you personalize, it really delays your shipping. And so part of why I had gotten all these different coils was because I was considering getting a life planner as my wellness planner, and there were some things I wanted to see in person before I made a decision. Now, ironically, they had this huge sale, and I couldn't skip out on the discount since I had decided at that point I wanted to get a planner. So I ended up purchasing a planner before I saw any of this, but oh well, that's neither here nor there. So I have to be honest, I personalized this cover just in the terms that I changed the background color to black. I also got the personalization of Gold Nutrition right here. You could not change the font color here, and so it's very hard to see against the black, and I'm not sure I'm loving the black. And I think part of it might be because with the Erin Condren interchangeable covers, they are clear along here, whereas like with a Happy Planner cover, the color goes all the way into the discs and you don't see the paper underneath. With a disc bound planner, I could put washi tape along the spine and it would change maybe the look. Perhaps there's a way I can do that with this as well. I'm not sure, but that's okay. You know, that's okay if not. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but that's all right. So that's the cool thing though. That's one of the other cool things about these is I don't like the cover. I can take it off. See, it kind of just pops off and then it pops back on. Boom. So that's a really cool thing about these planners as well. So let's open this one up. This is a regular classic lined notebook. So same thing, you've got the dashboard inside. Says take note, classic lined notebook. And then here we are with our lined pages. Now these notebooks do seem to have perforated pages, so you can tear these pages out, which is nice, and you would have a nice clean line. And it's just, again, that same 80-pound paper. Just a nice notebook. Then we get to our back cover, and again, we have the dashboard. And then here's our back cover, which I actually kind of like better. So I could flip the covers and use it like this. And I don't know, something about that I sort of like better. But again, I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. But it's still a great notebook, and I could absolutely change the cover and there'd be no issue, which actually I do have another cover. But before I look at that and I show you the rest of the haul, let me just summarize my thoughts about the notebooks. Here's what I think. If you just need a regular notebook for lists, to-dos, brain dumps, or whatever, you're not going to mess with markers or inky pens or, you know, color dot markers or things like that where maybe there's a risk of bleeding or smudging. You're just using it just to jot things down. I don't know that you need to spend that much on a notebook, because if this is normally somewhere between $17.50 and $22.50, and that kind of depends on the cover you choose. I think this notebook was $17.50. So with an upgraded coil, that's $27.50. That is not cheap for a notebook, but I do think sometimes it could be worth it, especially if you have the need for a really professional looking notebook, or also for a gift, because you can get a lot of these covers personalized, and there is an option where you can choose the image. So you could put pictures. There's actually a couple. And I think in that case, it's an affordable special gift. And that's also usable. And the cover could come off, so you use up the notebook, and then you could use that cover again on another notebook. So in that sense, I do think that's worth it as well. So I do have a couple other items that I bought in this haul that I'd love to share with you. So let's grab those. So first of all, I bought some interchangeable covers. This is the Wildflowers design because it's gorgeous. And I knew that I was going to want to have this for my planner. So it does have a little gold foil on it. And so it would look really pretty with this gold coil. Has the dashboards inside and this new wisteria color that they have going on right now. And there's the back, which is the same. So you can see that foiling. This is also what it looks like with the rose gold coil, which is also very pretty. I know some people don't like to mix metals, but it is a pretty combo. I think the interchangeable covers, I'll have to double check the price, but I think they range between like $7.50 and $12.50, depending on if it has foiling, I believe, or if it's vegan leather. Next up, I got these snap-in sticky notes because they were on sale. This is the old style, and this is the Flora design. So they go like this and snap in, and this has a side tab, but since this is a couple years old, I think, this design, they have since changed it so that it goes this way, so the tab is at the top, and then it can be used in either size notebook. So let's grab that A5, and I bet it sticks out. Yeah, so it would go on the coil, but it sticks way out, whereas if it goes this way, it fits. So future Jen popping in here, because as I was editing the video, there were some quality issues with some of the footage, and in the interest of bringing you the best quality video I can, I'm just going to refilm this section. So I was saying that while this is such a beautiful combo and it's too bad that it can't go this way, you know, that's why they've changed it in the meantime. And like I said, this notebook is ultimately going to be a gift, but these are for my life planner that's coming. Just to show you what it looks like though, in the 7x9 size. There we go. See, pops right on there, fits nicely. You do get a little kind of top tab area here as well, which is nice. And then you get the tab on the side. So you probably cannot see it maybe on camera, but it does stick up a bit so that you could easily use it as a bookmark if you wanted. So I think that'll work out just fine. Next up, I got these. So these are mini snap-in bookmarks. I had unpackaged them already and didn't bother putting them back in the bag, but just to show you what the packaging looked like. So when I made my purchase, planner accessories, if you bought 4, it was 15% off. These are really pretty. They are a collaboration with Green Wedding Shoes, and I know they're kind of older, I believe, so I don't know how long they would have them available. But I liked them because I thought they were a nice match to this cover. So I'll show you what those are like. So same thing, they just snap in like that. And then you have a little top tab. I don't know how well you can see, but you do have a little top tab. And voila. So I like those. Next, I just got this sheet of stickers. So it is just one sheet of stickers. And the reason that I got it was that this theme, which I believe is called Pink Palms, is available as a cover. The cover does have gold foiling, whereas the stickers do not. These are cute. I'm definitely going to use them. In fact, I'll probably use them in the July monthly in my life planner. So I will have setup videos coming of both an official move-in into the academic planner, as well as a move-in to the life planner that I'll be using as a wellness planner. I'm sure I'll have an unboxing of the life planner. So if all of that stuff interests you, then I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button. Make sure your notification bell is turned to all, and then you'll be notified when those videos come out. Lastly, I got these fine tip wet erase markers. I've never purchased wet erase markers before. I don't know, these intrigued me. They are white. I'm not going to write with them right now, but perhaps when I do the move-in video, I will, because you can use these on the dashboard on the inside cover. So yeah, so probably at that time I will, but I'll just take one out and show you. I believe they're all the same. So they've got the mid-century circles design in silver, which is pretty. You have to shake them, but so yeah, intrigued, and since I was able to get the discount, I thought I'd try them. Some people have said that even the wet erase markers may smudge, But I guess part of my reasoning was, well, if it's white, how bad could it be? We'll see. All right, guys, I would love to hear your opinion. What do you think? Are these notebooks worth it? Tell me all the things. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, like it. I always appreciate it when you do that. I do have a code down in the description box that'll save you $10 on your first purchase with Erin Condren. I'm not an affiliate, but I will also receive a $10 shopping credit. So thank you so much if you use that. And that is going to do it for this one, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.